You're looking for the next Puka Nacua. You're looking for the next Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Well, we got you. We're covering 20 lottery ticket running backs today. Those deep divers. Some of these guys going undrafted, but you're still picking up guys off the waiver wire, so you need to know about them. We're covering them right now. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're covering the waiver wire every day. We're going to find some hidden gems for you, meaning we're going to cover these running backs throughout the season so you can keep up with them. On top of that, we're going to help you set your lineups. We're going to be looking at the matchups, looking at the advanced analytics of these teams, how the game script could roll, how that could help your players. All here, all free. Click that button. Stop missing out. Ric Flair's watching. You do not want to disappoint Ric Flair. Now when it comes to lottery ticket players, injuries are a major thing, a major factor. So you can't really rank them because injuries are unforeseen. So it's really who's the next man up. So you want to look for the lottery tickets you like. That's why we're going over a batch of 20 of them today. And on top of that, you want to be very fluid too. When a lottery ticket gets thrust into a situation that you like, go after them quick. Our first one we're talking about today, Quinshon Judkins. This is a first-round caliber prospect, fallen to the second round. We know about the issue here. He's not signed, hasn't been practiced. We don't have a preseason with him either. Once he signs with the Browns, he's going to be thrusted into practice, just like Isaiah Bond was thrusted into practice. They're going to try and get the ball rolling. This is an immense talent. I do not expect him to be valuable for fantasy football weeks 1, 2, 3, maybe even further. So you're going to have to hold on. You're going to have to diamond hands him. If you can't do that, stay away. But this is a talent that could emerge somewhere down the line and become a big-time asset for the Browns and for you in fantasy football. Basil Tootin, toot. Big-time speed. He is a handcuffed running back. And if either Tank or Travis Etienne goes down, he's going to be thrust into a big-time situation here. Drafted around the double-digit rounds, round 11-ish on Underdog Fantasy. The fantasy football community loves this guy due to the speed, due to what we saw at Virginia Tech. He can be very explosive. This is going to be an optimal situation for these running backs here for the Jacksonville Jaguars with Liam Cohen. This is a running back prospect that could ignite later on down the road. Dylan Sampson is another running back in double-digit rounds. Record sitter at Tennessee, good speed, ran into 10s and a 100 in high school. He's with the Browns, though. This backfield could get muddy. This is by proxy analysis for Quinshon Judkins as well. But when they were both out there at practice, minicamp, OTAs, rookie camp, we called those guys the Bash Brothers. Eventually, he's going to be getting enough work where he could be a standalone RB2, even with Judkins there. We could definitely see that, getting work out of the passing game, getting those checkdowns, getting runs up the gut. This is a running back, too, that you need to pay attention to. Has some upside if you like him. There are running backs in this range I do like better, and we're going to touch base on them. I do like Trey Benson better. I like Trey Benson a lot. One of my favorite handcuffs. If Kendre goes down and Father Time steps in, you're looking at a running back here with 4.3 speed. You're catching him at a cheaper discount compared to last year by a couple rounds. That being said, nothing has really changed. He has proven he can be productive with 2 RB2 weeks, upside for days. He's even cheaper. There's nothing to not like about him. Ray Davis, if Cook goes down, he's going to cook. He's proven that. I like him better than Sampson because he is an injury away, but he's also shown some of that upside. The Bills' offense can move the ball, get into the red zone. We definitely saw that last year. We're going to see that even more this year. I look for Ray Davis, if something happens to Cook, to have a good season. Braelon Allen's one of my favorite backup running backs. He should be thrusted more up the board. This is a backup running back that could go nuclear. Will be a 1B back. He's going to be getting a lot of touches. If something happens to Breece Hall, you're going to want him. And on top of that, if I have Breece Hall, I'm going to want Braelon Allen. This is one of my favorite lottery ticket running backs in the league. Jaydon Blue could go off. The Cowboys' backfield is very ambiguous. He has 4.3 speed. He's good at catching balls out of backfield. Jaydon Blue is a guy that if you have held on your roster, it could be later on down the road. He's dealing with an injury, but still, with how ambiguous his backfield is, he might go off somewhere down the line. Ollie Gordon's trending up. I like him better than Jaydon Blue because I see him climbing the depth chart Alexander Madison gone due to an injury. Jalen Wright has been sucking in preseason. Devin Achan's dealing with a calf strain. Ollie Gordon could be the guy sooner than later too. Or 1B back with Devin Achan getting the dirty work around the goal line. This is a system that could promote 2 running backs as being fantasy viable. Gordon, Doak Walker Award winner, very talented running back, already usurping some of the running backs on the roster. Will Shipley. If I have Barkley, I'm looking at Will Shipley, at least looking at him very hard every day off the waiver wire. This is a running back prospect that was a 5-star recruit, can catch the ball in the backfield, good up the gut. Lottery ticket candidate on a team that runs the football, that can move the ball, that's in good game scripts for the run game, proving he can get it between the tackles a little bit. Good gritty running back prospect. Does need an injury, though, so you're waiting for that to happen for him to get thrusted into meaningful touches. Woody Marks could get meaningful touches. Joe Mixon banged up, should not be back sooner than later, probably more than 4 games. Nick Chubb coming back from injury still, and we're not hearing much about Nick Chubb. Should be the starter, but Woody Marks could come in, step in, get some opportunity. He's going late in the double-digit rounds. He's an upside candidate. Can catch the ball in the backfield, former wide receiver, very gritty running back prospect. That's a lunch pail workhorse running back. Keaton Mitchell is the ultimate upside play here. 4.3 speed, very elusive. If something happens to Derrick Henry, everybody's going to run to Justice Hill because he's going to get more touches. But Keaton Mitchell is always the upside play because he can go nuclear with any given touch. Tahj Brooks, if something happens to the backfield, Chase Brown goes down, Tahj Brooks has immense upside. Record setter at Texas Tech. Good kid, good vision, good power, good wiggle. Lunch pail player. Definitely could help this team. He's kind of in Chase Brown's situation when Chase Brown got drafted, late round guy just waiting for his opportunity in a good offense, and that could happen if something happens to this backfield. DJ Giddens is one of my favorite prospects in the 2025 rookie running back class. 4.43 speed, late in drafts, a solid pickup. If I had Jonathan Taylor, I'm looking at Giddens. Giddens could be a league winner. He's that good of a runner. Look at his production at Kansas State. Then go look at his tape from Kansas State. DJ Giddens is an upside flyer that could go ham. Jalen Wright, I don't like him. People keep drafting him. He's fallen out of drafts, though, an underdog. I'm spreading the word. He's not been looking good in preseason. Ollie Gordon has been murking him in practice. He's banged up. I don't like Jalen Wright, but that 4.3 speed makes upside, especially with that size. Sean Tucker. He's an injury away to Rachaad White or Bucky Irving from seeing meaningful touches. He's a very good running back. At one time, one of the top running backs in college football. Fell out of the draft due to a heart condition. Now he's working his way up the depth chart. Bucky Irving hit. Rachaad White hit. So it was very unforeseen circumstances, but he's also a very good running back. This could be a 3-headed monster with Bucky Irving leading the charge. Sean Tucker has 2 injuries in his way. One running back could go down. He's getting more touches, proving he can be productive in the league. Kyle, money guy, banged up, but still a very good running back up the gut. A guy that I could see getting some work later on down the road. He's a very dependable running back in a system that looks like it's going to be moving the football. They upgraded the offensive line. His tape's solid from Rutgers. Blake Corum, solid Michigan standout, playing behind Kyron Williams, also sharing the backfield behind him with Jarquez Hunter. Again, this is a guy with a nose for the red zone, good at all phases, didn't get much work last year, didn't get any opportunities. It was the Kyron Williams show. But if that show gets hurt, he will be a guy to look at. Brashard Smith is starting to fall out of drafts right now. Rashee Rice is out for 6 games. A lot of upside here. Good wide receiver out of the backfield. Can be used in the slot. You're looking at Brashard Smith here. This is a running back / wide receiver that can give you immense upside, especially during those first 6 weeks of the season where they're trying to get him fitted in the offense, running with the ones too, especially in preseason games. Kendre Miller, the RB2 on the depth chart right now, has good size adjust athleticism. Looked good at TCU. He has been banged up throughout his NFL career. He was once in the doghouse for the Saints due to being banged up, but this is a running back that could sneak some touches. If Alvin Kamara comes down with an injury, you're going to want Kendre Miller. Jarquez Hunter, same boat as Blake Corum, just later in ADP. He's cheaper. He's the fresher face. He's good between the tackles. Very steady running back prospect. You're not going to know which one of these 2 running backs you're going to want because Sean McVay ain't going to tell you. He's just not. You're going to have to watch the touches, and that still may not tell you if something happens to Kyron Williams. He's going to ride the hot hand, though. He's going to give these guys the workload when that happens. And he's going to ride that hot hand until that hot hand gets cold and he'll go to the other running back. But McVay's not going to give you that information. But those are the running backs that we're looking at today. Ran through them quick for you. You let me know which ones you like the most. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.